The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Broken dream, just like
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs. Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for February the 11th. Why am I saying February the 11th? February the 7th, should I say, 2014. I don't know where the 11th came from, but it is February the 7th. And if this is your very first time listening into the show, you are very welcome. And hopefully you can't really hear me tonight that good. The reason why I'm saying that is I'm still all kind of caught up with my sinuses. There is a dose going, so thankfully you're only listening to me on the radio and you're not physically here, because it is a bad dose at the moment. Now, I was supposed to have a very special guest on, and just like me, he's also sick. So I said I would stay on and I would do the show, but unfortunately Psychic Jamie cannot do the show with me. So hopefully I will have Jamie on probably next week if I can. I'll try and fit him in, next Friday as well, because on Monday and Wednesday I will have a very special guest. 2 special guests on, should I say, on Monday, and then another special guest on Wednesday as well. So again, do apologise, but Jamie, hopefully you're listening into the show, and again, get well soon as well. So if you'd like to get in touch with the show tonight, you can simply tweet your question. If you've never tweeted your question, simply go to Twitter and type your question and just use the tag @PsychicIrish, and it'll reach me here in studio, and hopefully you'll get a message on the show. You can also join the Facebook group. And if you have not joined the Facebook group yet, please do so. Simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show. It is that simple. Request to join it, and there you can send in your questions as well. And there's loads of questions that will come in for tonight's show, so that is really, really good news. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get through them all, but even if you don't get a reading on tonight's show, do not panic. And don't forget, I am live again 3 nights a week next week. Okay, so I think we'll start off with the show. And the first person I would like to read for, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question. And I had it here at the top, and it is... Where is the question gone? Because there's so many questions, it does take me a little bit of time to scroll through them, so I do apologise. Okay, so it's Rachel Melvin, and Rachel has asked the question. My question is, am I going to pass my OSCE exam? Okay, no problem at all, Rachel, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. Well, as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now. I'm determined to stop shuffling the cards. I'll lay the cards for your reading. Okay, there's just so much to stop. I'm just looking at the cards now, Rachel. Right, quite interesting, the card that come up here, Rachel. I don't feel that you're going to do kind of the best, if that makes sense. It's like if what you're expecting is not going to happen, in terms of maybe it's a point system or something like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is you do actually have the learning card, and the learning card is actually in the reversed position, which is the 7 of coins. You also have the 4 of coins, that's in the reversed position, and you also have the magician card. And it's quite interesting that the magician card came up, because it's like if I see you resitting it or wanting to do it again and get a higher grade with regards to the exam. So I'm not too sure what that is. Maybe it's just a certain subject, but it's like if not everything has gone your way, is the way Spirit is kind of giving me the message. And again, the High Priestess card come up there as well, and that's always about learning and knowledge. So let us know as well. It's always good to get the feedback as well, but unfortunately from the cards that are after coming up, they are indicating that. You do have, however, with regards to the 7 of Cups, that come up as well, Rachel, and the 7 of Cups is always a moving card. So again, it's quite a positive card, and if you were thinking of moving, maybe it's just like moving in with friends or something like that, the answer would be yes to that question. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for, going through the questions here as well. There was a question there. It's down here actually, because I had it queued up. Philomena, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, and Philo has just asked the question, when will I feel ready to love again? Will I meet someone soon? Okay, no problem at all, Philo, and thank you very much as well. I'm just shuffling the cards now. Okay, they just told me to stop, Philo, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, well, it's quite interesting because we have the 9 of Cups, which is actually the relationship card. That's in the reverse position. We have the Queen of Swords in the upward position. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position. It's quite interesting that the 5 of Swords come up. because the Five of Swords is always about an escape, and it's usually about an escape from a relationship. And it seems like a lot of people are going through this particular situation. It's like if there's still someone around you, Philo, with regards an ex, that you're still thinking about and still trying to communicate with, or maybe the person messages you, or there is kind of some form of communication there with this person. And again, that can be just through your through your thoughts as well. It's kind of like if I'm picking up a lot of energy around that particular person. They're kind of saying that you do need to kind of just go, right, what do I want in my life? Obviously, you want new love. And I kind of feel that you're not ready just yet. And don't see that as a negative. See that as, just getting over a hurdle. And then when, the time is ready, things will work out and things will get better. And the reason why I'm saying that is you have the Three of Scepters, and that's in the reverse position. And they're actually giving me the figure here 6 months. So I am kind of picking up, it's going to be around June, start of July before anyone new comes into your life here, Philo. So don't, like I've mentioned, don't see that as negative, but again, concentrate on what it is that you want to attract with regards to a relationship. And I always say this to people who are single. If you want, someone in your life, make sure that you're putting out what it is that you want. So if you're looking for someone who's tall, make sure that, you're thinking that you want to meet someone who's tall. Even write it down on a piece of paper if you want. If you want someone, funny, attractive, etc. Write all these different things down on a piece of paper and then fold it 3 times. And that's really, really important. And I'm not going to say it acts as a spell, but trust me, it does work. So, just write down the most important things that you want them to be: kind, monogamous, caring, etc. And you can put down attractive as well, because that's always a good help. So put down 5, 6 qualities, whatever it is that you want to attract, fold it 3 times, and then place that underneath your pillow. And trust me, it really is a really positive thing to do. And it really will tell the universe exactly what you're looking for, and it really will work as well. So that's something that I would recommend, Philo, if you can do that for me, please. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. I'm going to take a quick break. Again, you're listening to the Irish Psychic Show. It is 17 minutes past 11 here in Ireland, and unfortunately the guest that was due to be on, Psychic Jamie, is sick also. So Jamie, hopefully you're listening into the show, and please do get better soon as well, and hopefully I will have you on next week as well. Again, don't forget, if you'd like to send in your question, please do so. You can join the group on Facebook. Simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show group, request to join it, and there you'll see the poster where it says send in your question. It is that simple. And I'll also, as well, I did mention that if you invited 20 people to the group, I will be announcing the winners of those just before the end of the show. So if you were one of the people that invited 20 or more people to the group, you are in the draw for that private numerology reading and 1 question tarot reading. So hopefully you will be one of the lucky ones. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
I was alone, I was searching for something. Stuck in the dark, I was losing my way. Never imagined that I would find someone to open my eyes, lead me into the day. You were the one I believe I was made for. You are the one custom made for me. Now everything is a happy picture, painted by you and commissioned by me. When we're apart, I know we're gonna be connected. Alone in the dark, you know you'll never be neglected. Straight from the heart, your love will never be rejected. But back from the start, we're always gonna be connected. When I think back to those days of my darkness, walking around with my head looking down, I look ahead through my to the riverside later, need to hash this out tonight. Pull up to the docks, cut off your car, turn out your lights. He's 50, singing like a bird, we gotta blow this candle out. Send a message to the boys and the feds, show them what we're all about. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. Losing numbers by the day, bodies all around. Do it fast, do it right, put him in the ground. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. If anybody notices, you better make sure they don't talk. Only one way to do that, just make sure they don't walk away. Stay underground until you get the word from me. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. Losing numbers by the day, bodies all around. Do it fast, do it right, put him in the ground. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. Another member of the family. Losing numbers by the day, bodies all around. Keep losing numbers by the day. Do it fast, do it right, put him in the ground. 6 feet underground now. Another member of the family gotta be gunned down. Another member, another member.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 25 minutes past 11 here on the Irish Psychic Show. And again, I just played 2 tracks there, mainly because there was an interview on and I just had it paused there here in the studio. And it's quite a sad story, being honest, and I'm sure you've seen it all on Facebook with regards to neck nominations. Well, a guy here in the southeast of Ireland lost his life due to neck nominations. And I really, if you're listening to this show and maybe you're going to a party afterwards or something like that, or your friends are into this neck nominations, I think it is the biggest load of, and I'm not going to even curse on air, but if you're that stupid to do something like that and expect you to come out of the other side and be okay, I mean, I don't even blame the parents because it's not their fault. I mean, have a little bit of cop on if you can and stand up, for yourself and just say no, because it's just these kind of things, they happen. Someone puts it out and, I put it up on Facebook last week. It's like saying, I'm going to jump out of a plane with an umbrella, and if I survive, sure, I'm going to film it, put it on Facebook, and it's going to be fantastic. Or sure, if I die, well, so be it. I've tried this new craze. So please try and tell your friends not to get into this neck nominations. You've seen it on the TV. It's a family that have lost their son, and yes, the person has passed over and they're in spirit now, but I think it's way too soon at the age of 18 or 19 to be passing over just from a craze that started on Facebook. And Facebook has said that they're not going to remove any of the pages with regards to neck nominations. And I suppose Facebook are not to blame. I suppose it started off quite simple with just people drowning some drink, etc. And now it's gone to the stage that I saw one person swallowing WD-40, which is as a lubricant for mechanics, etc. So it's gone to the stage now where if you think that that's funny to film someone drinking WD-40 and hoping that you'll survive, you have to have a little bit of cop on. So please do spread the word and tell your friends not to do things like that, because again it's very sad to read stories in the paper where people have lost their life because of it. So that's why I'm sorry just with regards to the 2 tracks there, but I just wanted to finish off the interview because they had the dad on the TV. Okay, so we'll continue on with the show, and thank you very much for all the people who have sent in the questions. The next person I'd like to read for is Joanne Rowland, and Joanne has just asked the question, am I on the right path to happiness? No problem at all, Joanne. And again, I suppose a lot of people, it takes time to be happy is the key message here, Joanne. It's not going to happen overnight. It's something that you have to focus on and make sure that you're thinking positively. And sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff that stand in the way. But one thing that I do suggest, and I say this to everyone, is to do an affirmation. And an affirmation is a change of thought. And all you need to say to yourself every single day, Joanne, if you can, is just say, I love and approve of myself and all is well in my life. It is one of the most positive things to say to yourself. And trust me, it really will help the situation as well with how you're feeling. But I'm just, after finishing shuffling the cards, just looking at the cards now, and the first card out is the Sage card. That's in the reverse position. We have the King of Sceptres in the upright position. We have the Youth of Wands in the upright position. Also the Four of Cups in the reverse position. We also have the Horseman of Swords in the reverse position, and we also have the Three of Coins in the reverse position as well. Quite a lot of reversed cards here, Joanne. I kind of feel that you're kind of in, the way they're giving me the message is it's split down the middle. It's like if I see a twin, and it's like if you're kind of in a different mode, if that makes sense. It's like if you're surviving with regards to family and you're doing things for them, etc. But deep down, you really do need to start focusing on yourself. Don't be led by anyone, and don't let someone, kind of think that they can, I'm not going to say use you, but it's like if you do an awful lot for other people. It's like if, with regards to family, you're the person that, does the dishes, does the washing, does the cooking, and you just don't get time for yourself at all. And it's something that, you need to start living for yourself. You need to start doing things for yourself here, Joanne, to make sure that you get that time of day as well. Because I am picking up with regards to the King of Sceptres, that does indicate a male around you, and does indicate here with regards to the Three of Coins in the reverse position. That's actually the commitment card, and it's kind of the relationship, card as well. It can indicate that there's some difficulties there. And again, just be careful of that as well, that you're, I suppose, focusing on other things as well, but making sure that your partner treats you with the love and respect that you deserve as well. And that's something that I suggest to everyone. If you're in a relationship that you're not happy, you need to ask yourself what needs to change. It's very, very important that you get that change within the relationship and you're both on the same page as well. So I'd love to go into more information, Joanne, but I am kind of stuck for time. But if you would like a private reading, and if anyone would like a private reading with me, please just simply click on the special offer that's located underneath the player there on the radio page. Okay, so we'll continue on. And the next person I'd like to read for is Nadia Osman. And Nadia has just down, please guide me from the void but into the light, please, with blessings. And thank you very much, Nadia, for sending in your question as well. And we do feedback as well, so thank you very much. And I'll just read it out here, and it's down there at the end. And thank you very much. It's from Philomeno, and Philo has just said, thank you so much. That's exactly what's going on in my life at the moment. And the paper situation that you mentioned there to do, wow, I'm definitely going to do that. So thank you very much there, Philo, for sending in that kind feedback as well. And if you'd like to leave public feedback, you can do so on my website. Just log on to irishpsychic.net, click on the Facebook feedback tab, and there you'll be able to add your feedback along with the other 400 people that have left their public feedback as well. Okay, so we'll go back, and the lady that I'm next reading for is Nadia. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Nadia, and when the temperature stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. And again, if you do not know what to ask, you can always just write down on the question page that you'd like a PPF. And a PPF stands for a past, present and future reading. That's always a good thing to know if you're kind of stuck for a question. So you're more than welcome just to send in a PPF. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now. And this is for Nadia. Quite interesting here, Nadia. We have the Four of Swords in the upright position. We have the Hierophant card. That's one of the major cards in the upright position. We have the Queen of Cups, which represents yourself. And we also have the Wheel card in the reverse position. It's like if I feel that the drive has gone out of your life at the moment, Nadia, and that's exactly what the Wheel card symbolises. It's always about movement. And because it's in the reverse position, I kind of feel that you need to, I suppose, get back to where it is that you want to be. It's like if you've put off something, either, it's a job situation or a course or something like that. It's like if you're, finding things difficult to kind of, I suppose, focus. And sometimes we all get a little bit disheartened along the way if we want something. Obviously if you want something and it's not happening, you have to kind of change your path and go around a different route. And that's exactly what Spirit is kind of indicating here, because you have the Sun card, which is the happiness card, and that's actually in the reversed position. And it's like if at the moment things are quite stressful, things are quite difficult, and with the Black Magician that also come up, and it's like if you're being held back. So again, I'm not too sure what the situation is, but it's like if I feel that you're being quite restrictive towards something. And it's like if you're kind of feeling that you cannot do it or you cannot put your mind to it. And again, you need to be very careful of that, because if you say that you can't do something, that's exactly, it's a negative affirmation. You're putting it out there, and then automatically you're not going to be able to do something. So you really do need to make sure that you're not saying a negative affirmation and you're focusing on the positives. They are indicating here that I do feel that you're going to be meeting someone. And this is kind of, I'm not going to say it's a counsellor, but I feel that it's going to be kind of a career guidance person or someone that can guide you in the right direction. And again, that's why the Hierophant card come up, because it's like if you need extra help with making a decision here. So hopefully that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for is Shelley Thompson, and Shelley has just asked the question, what has my life got in store for me this year? And thank you. No problem at all, Shelley. And if you've just joined me, by the way, it is now 23:34 here in Ireland, and unfortunately my special guest, Psychic Jamie, could not join me on the show tonight. He has a bit of a dose as well, just like myself, but I still managed to get on because I've had it when Psychic Sam was on. So thankfully Psychic Sam was with me on Wednesday, and I didn't really have to do too much talking, so it was kind of okay. But it is a bad dose going around at the moment. All sinuses, you can probably hear it in my voice, hopefully not though. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Shelley Thompson, and Shelley's just asked the question, what has my life got in store for me this year? Okay, well, we have the Four of Cups, that's in the reverse position. We have the Horseman of Coins in the upright position. We also have the Two of Cups in the upright position. I kind of feel a new job around you at the moment here, Shelley. I'm not too sure if you're employed at the moment, but I do feel things moving forward and things kind of getting better with regards, the financial side of things, and that's usually an indication of the work side of things. So if it's moving to a different kind of area within the work that you're in, that's obviously a positive thing, because you have the Two of Cups, and that's in the upright position. We also have the Four of Cups, and I kind of feel that it's going to be at least, usually if the Four comes up in the reverse position, it's kind of double. So I'm kind of feeling that it's going to be either 8 weeks from now before this change takes place. So just be, prepared for that as well. You also have the Nine of Coins, that's in the reverse position as well. And they're kind of indicating here at the moment, it's like if you're going to be asked to lend money to someone, and I'm not too sure if it's going to be a friend or a family member. Be careful, because it's like if you would give everything that you have when you don't have it. It's like if that's the nature that you are, and you have to be very, very careful of that, because you're kind of too kind-hearted is what they're indicating here. You also have the relationship card, which is the Horseman of Cups, and that's in the reverse position. Don't feel that things are kind of going in a wrong direction with regards to love. I kind of feel that you're being held back in some way with your own emotion, and it's like if you're either meeting someone new or you're finding the relationship that you're in at the moment. Sometimes, when we're in a relationship, we forget that we have to express ourselves, and we have to, if we're having a row, we have to express ourselves, and we just have to let rip. It's as simple as that. And I kind of feel at the moment there's kind of an area around relationship where things are quite difficult at the moment, Shelley. Don't let that get the better of you, is the key message from Spirit. Make sure that you're, protected, and when I say protected, that you have that white light around you, because it's like if there's kind of a negative energy around you at this moment in time. So again, I hope that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Okay, so it's time for another quick break. Hopefully I will have answered your question. If I have not done so, don't forget the next show is on Monday at 11 p.m. And Monday is the long show. It is the full hour. But I might go into the 90-minute time on Monday, because I will be having 2 special guests with me as well. So wait until the show ends tonight. join the next event, which is going to be for Monday with the 2 special guests. And again, you can just simply comment on the poster with a question, and hopefully my special guest will be answering your questions. Tonight's show is a shortened show because it is Friday night, and I have private readings to do as well. And if you've never had a private reading, I would recommend it to you. Again, I can go into much greater detail, and again, do avail of that special offer, which is located underneath the radio player just on my website. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Life goes on, it carries on. Life moves on and on. I look at the picture that I have of you, and in it I just see the happy time. See the frustration there behind your eyes. Doing the best that you can with life. Now those days are gone, and life without you must carry on. Life goes on, carries on. Life moves on and on. The day that I had to say goodbye to you, I'm not really knowing what to say or do. I still think of you. I still think of you. Now those days are gone, and life without you must carry on. Time marches on towards the setting sun, as life without you must carry on. on, it carries on. Life moves on and on and on.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:43 here in Ireland, and if you've just joined me, well, don't panic. If you've missed the show from the start, the show is podcasted. So all you have to do is just simply wait until I go off air, and then just refresh the page. It is that simple, and you can listen back to the show from the very beginning. So if you wanted to find out if you've had a reading, because a lot of people, go out on a Friday night, and you can come back and you can just click play and you can listen to it whenever you want. And you can also download the show as well. And if you're on iTunes, you can subscribe to the show as well. Just simply search for the Irish Psychic Show on iTunes, and you can subscribe as well. Okay, so I did say that there's going to be some winners, and again, if you requested or if you added 20 or more people to the group, the Irish Psychic Radio Show group on Facebook, that's all you had to do. All the names went into the draw, and drum roll please, but the first winner of the numerology reading and also a 1-question tarot reading, and that's actually worth €10. No, it's actually more. It's €11. €11, that would be £10, and that would be $14, I think. I'm not too sure of the currency at the moment, or the currency rate, but again, you can work it out. But all you have to simply do, I'm going to put the names up on the group on Facebook, and then just simply send me a private message to claim that prize. It is that simple. So the first person that has won that is Joanne Rowland. Congratulations, Joanne. The second person who won is Michelle Rennie. Congratulations, Michelle. There is another winner there. It's gone up. Oh, there it is. It's Ruby L. Budgell. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It's Budgell. And is there a final one? Thought there was. Nope, I think that's it. Just checking here. No, that's it. Yep, no, that's it. So congratulations to the winners. Unfortunately, the rest didn't actually add enough. You had to actually add 20 people. But I will do another one of those competitions. And it is simply, it's that easy. Just add the 20 names on the group. So you just click on the right hand side and it'll say add people. Select whatever friends you want, just once it's 20 people, and then automatically you're entered into the draw. But as you saw there, that those were the only people that done it correctly. So congratulations as well to those people, and they have just won themselves a private numerology reading and a private 1-question tarot reading as well. Okay, so I'm over on my main website now, irishpsychic.net, and I'm just after clicking on the radio show, and I'm going through the questions here, and the next person I'd like to read for is Jacqueline Carolan, and Jacqueline has just asked, hi, please can you tell me, can you see love in my life soon? Okay, no problem at all, Jacqueline. I'm just shuffling the cards now. Okay, they just told me to stop. I'm just laying out the cards now. A lot of love questions tonight, actually. And thank you very much as well for the kind feedback that you put up there on the poster. Again, if you can, just click on the separate link that I put up there, which is the Facebook feedback form. And it's simply just adding a comment there, and that's public and everyone can see that. And I would really, really greatly appreciate that for me, please. Okay, so I'm just after laying the cards now. And we have the King of Sceptres, that's in the upright position. We have the 8 of Coins in the upright position. We have the 3 of Swords in the upright position. Now, the 3 of Swords is the main card in the reading here, Jacqueline, because we have 3 swords on it, and one of those swords is going through the heart. And it's a very it's kind of a destructive card, but it's also a very emotional card. It's like if you really have had a breakup that was, really, really difficult, and it's one of those breakups where you feel that you cannot trust someone again, and you're always going to have that, little doubt in your mind when you meet someone new after a bad breakup. And I'm kind of picking up that it's going to be around August for a new love in your life here. They're kind of indicating here, and they're giving me a choice of two, because you have the Youth of Wands, which is the younger person, and you also have the King of Scepters in the upright position. So again, you're going to be, I'm not going to say you're going to be confused, but one has, one is kind of more mature than the other, I suppose, is the key message. One, from the cards, I know one is definitely a Taurus, and the other person is more or less a Gemini. That's kind of the feeling that I'm actually picking up here from the person. So again, I hope that makes sense, Jacqueline, but thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, we'll do one more before we go off air, because it is a shortened show, and I have private readings to do. I'm going to be up till 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions here, and it's Tracy Hopkins, and Tracy has just asked the question: hi, I had to have my cats put to sleep on Sunday due to being very poorly, and was wondering if you can make contact with her to find out if I did the right thing and if she is okay now, and whether she is still around me, because sometimes I get a sense that she is. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tracy. And again, when you fall, for an animal or any pet that you have, they are really part of the family. And, if I don't have any pets, but I did have a pet when I was younger. It was a dog. And unfortunately, it was kind of a bad decision, because I got a dog and my mother hates dogs. But I always had saw myself with a dog. But I reared him from a pup, and after 6 months he was a sheepdog. And we gave him to a farmer, and apparently he was one of the best sheepdogs that the farmer ever had. And I kind of knew that from the start, because even though we had like a whole dog kind of play area out the back, and it was all fenced in, every time I came back from school, he was sitting at the front door. So no matter what I did, no matter how high the pen was, he was always sitting at the front door. And my mother was too scared to go out the back door, because she would never let him out. One of the tamest, one of the nicest dogs ever. But I'm glad that he went to a good home, So it's amazing, that, like once you have an animal, you just take care of them as your own. Okay, so I'm just after shuffling the cards here, Tracy, just to see what spirit have to pick up. And again, it's tarot readings on tonight's show. And again, if you would like a spiritual reading or a mediumship reading, again, that would be just on my website. Again, just click on the mediumship reading. I definitely feel that you've done the right thing here, Tracy, because you have the 9 of Cups, and it's all about love here. So it's exactly the situation that you had to, do. And the main reason why I'm saying this is you have the Tower card. Now, the Tower card is the destruction card. And usually if this card comes up, it's about things, being kind of, I suppose, difficult around you. And if it was in a relationship, this would be the card to say break up. And because, this is in relation to, your cat, I don't think, they would have got better. I don't think, there was kind of a good outcome for the situation. And again, the main reason why I'm saying that is you have the Awakening card. And the Awakening card usually is about, things coming to an end and things getting better. And I feel that's exactly what did happen. But at the moment, you're still feeling the loss and feeling the hurt of what, you had to do. And it's not easy when you had to make that decision. But it is going to take time, is what they're indicating here from the cards. And it's quite interesting, because you mentioned there that you get a sense that, she's around you. You have the Temperance card, which is also the spiritual card. And because it's in the reverse position, I kind of feel that you're playing tricks on yourself with regards, are you, feeling that, she's around you, or is it just your mind? It's definitely she's around you, and you need to trust that. You need to trust, that you feel that she is around you, because that's exactly what I'm actually getting here. And I'm kind of just seeing here at the moment, I know cats bring back, presents all the time to their owners, but it's like if one day, is what I'm picking up, it's like if she brought back something that you were just, I suppose, so mesmerised at the situation that, she went out and she brought back something that, I'm not saying it's a dead animal or something like that, but it's like if she had something that was very, very unusual that she brought back. And again, I'm not too sure what it is, but they are just kind of showing me this from spirit. And again, it's kind of like if, she was just always around you, always just, at your feet all the time. And it's kind of a really lovely feeling is what I'm actually picking up with regards to this cat. So I hope, Tracy, that it's answered your question, but again, from the cards that come up, you definitely did the right thing there, and again, she is in a better place as well. So hopefully that makes sense, and thank you very much as well for sending your question as well. Well, I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Can I just say thank you very much to all the listeners on tonight's show, and again, Monday is the next show, and I'm going to be joined by two very special guests, and fingers crossed that they don't get the dose as well, because there is a sickness bug going around. I have it. Jamie obviously has it because he couldn't join me on tonight's show. So Jamie, I hope you're getting better soon, and it's one of these things that you just have to kind of let it go through your system. And although I'm on the medicine, again, it's just I'm all bunged up. So again, to Jamie as well, get better soon, and hopefully with myself as well, I'll be much better by Sunday as well. Don't forget, the next show is on Monday at 11 p.m. Thank you very much for joining me, and again, if you've missed the show, you can catch the podcast, and again, that's available now once I go off air. For myself, Irish Psychic, take care and good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.